Hey guys, my name is Alex and welcome to another episode of Cooking Adventures. Today we're gonna be going a little bit off-road and we're gonna be doing kimchi. Kimchi is a fantastic ingredient to have and it's also a nice segue to the next episode. So let me show you.
So, first things first, you're gonna need Napa cabbage. Sometimes it's called the Chinese leaf. The way I prepare the cabbage for the fermentation is just cut them into strips and then into bite-sized pieces. Once the cabbage is cut, put it into a bowl or something large that can hold them. I like to use the sink. To season it, put 2 to 3 teaspoons of salt and a large pinch of MSG. Next, just heavily squeeze the salt and the MSG into the leaves. You don't need to worry about bruising the leaves, but don't overknead it. After you finish, just let the leaves sit for about 30 minutes. The water will be drawn out of the leaves and the salt should infuse into them. Once the leaves had their 30 minutes, wash off the salt. If you don't, your kimchi will be too salty once it's fermented. When the salt has been washed off, put the leaves into a large bowl. When it comes to any other ingredients, I use half a cup of Squid brand fish sauce and about a half of a cup of chili flakes. That's it. Now the chili flakes are subjective in this case. Some like it more spicy, some don't, so use your own judgment in this case. I don't bother with adding the carrots or the daikon radish. I never had a problem with over fermenting or soggy leaves. When mixing everything, I would recommend putting on gloves. If you have any cuts, the chili won't affect it and your hands won't smell of fish sauce. My best method is to drill a hole in a mason jar with a wooden lid. This way the fermentation CO2 pressure cannot build up and therefore the leaves have less chance of becoming soft and soggy. Keep in mind, the liquid in the bowl is essential. Don't throw it away, put it into the jar instead. To finish off, press the leaves into the water and compact them as much as possible. To keep the kimchi down, use fermentation weights. Some of it might float up, but that's okay. Now just put the jar in a warm place. The fermentation is faster when it's warmer. I usually put it on top of the fridge and wait about 3 to 4 days. Once it starts to bubble or get sour, I put it into the fridge. It will slow down the fermentation but not stop it completely, keep that in mind. When the kimchi is in the fridge, I usually keep it for about 2 weeks. The best thing to do is experiment. What is the best thing for you? All that's left is the waiting game. If you like sour foods, this is definitely a win. You won't be disappointed. Thank you for watching.